What's going on, guys? Today I got a 2019 Hyundai Accent. Changed some brake pads. Already did the other side, so I know sort of what I'm talking about and doing. But anyways, take the old lug nuts off with a 13/16, and then to take this whole caliper and everything off, you're gonna need a 11/16. Just those two right there. This thing's been kind of grinding and squealing for the last week, maybe. Probably longer. I just couldn't hear it because I listen to loud music. That looks like the culprit. So we're going to pop those out real quick. All right, so when you pop these out, there's two little clips. One right there. The other one's on the ground. They're connected. They connect these pads via them little holes right there, and it just kind of keeps them spread out when you're, when the let off the brake pad, piston goes back in, helps keep them separated. I think. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. That's kind of, kind of helps keep it in place because all you do is set that in there. Anyways, yeah, that's the bad one right there. I am pretty sure it's been bad for longer than I think it's been bad, but I just now really started hearing it. So these are the new ones. I don't know, import direct. Popped into O'Reilly and they're like, well, currently we only have one set available. Cool, whatever, just give them to me. I need this car. My little silver work truck, right? So let me show you how I did the other side. This is what worked best for me. Before you put those brake pads on there, you're gonna need to push that piston in. Go get you a 4-inch C-clamp from like Harbor Freight for like $3 or $4. And this is how I have mine set up. Kind of pushes in from the front, and it'll push that whole piston right there back in. It gives you a lot more room. You're gonna need it to get around that caliper anyways. But that's how I did it. There's the one from Harbor Freight. This is just an old one that I'd found first. I actually thought I was gonna have to put that other one across it and use it to push it in, but didn't have to do that. All right, so what I did on the other side is I took these little clips and I put them on the inner portion first, facing, like the little arrow, little bend facing toward the inside. And then you'll pop it in. This is one of the hardest parts about it, making sure these don't come out when you're putting that in. I wish I had a way to show you how I was doing it. All right, so I've got the new one in there. Clips are in place. It's hard to hold the phone, so here's the old one. I would have the clips in just like that, and what I did, take the clips and put them in there, and you can kind of hold on to them, and then you'll set the brake caliper down in there and kind of push them in. These little tabs right here, they're kind of bent down to hold those in. I had to bring my finger around the back end and kind of pull up on it a little bit to push that in, but they stayed good on the first try, luckily, somehow. So the next thing is to get those little ends, the little ends right here in the new one. And it's easiest to just do one side first, and then I took a little screwdriver and I'll push that clip over and line it up. You just kind of got to get your head up in there and figure out how to, where the hole's at and get it in. The other side only took me about a minute or so. So hopefully this goes the same. All right, that's in. Both clips are on. I wish you could see them. So what I had to do is take that little clip and just scoot it this way, set one side down on there, push it in, and then this is the one I had to finagle. I'm right-handed, it just was easier. Just stuck the screwdriver in there and kind of pushed it, got it down in there and just fed it into the hole. Took a couple minutes. Okay, and that's it. Put the old caliper back on there, tighten up the two bolts back there, put your tire on, you're good to go. Not 100% sure of the torque spec on here. The first one I found was between 80 and 95. I'm not sure if that's right or not, but that's what I went to, so look that up before you do it. Anyways, simple job. Very, very minimal tools. And I don't know, 30 to 45 minutes maybe. Most of that was the first one trying to figure out what I was doing. So thanks for watching.